Welcome, core coaching community. So glad that you're here. I have a special guest I wanted to introduce everybody to today, another amazing speaker with an amazing background and an amazing spirit and an amazing passion for the work that she does. So how you doing, Megan?
I'm doing awesome. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you. So you're going to be speaking with us next week on our summit, and I wanted to take a chance to introduce you to the group, and just for you to tell us a little bit about what you do, why you do it, and kind of some of your background.
Yeah, of course. Hello, everyone. My name is Megan. I am a licensed mental health therapist and an Air Force veteran. I'm a best-selling author. I'm a TEDx speaker. I have my second book's coming out, and I'm also the founder and CEO of the I Am Enough movement nonprofit organization. And I've been a therapist for about 15 years, and about 3 years ago, I found myself in a very narcissistic, abusive marriage, and literally lost every part of myself. I had lost my six-figure income, and also had walked away from my ex-husband 3 years ago. So 3 years ago, I literally had absolutely nothing, and literally felt like I was not good enough. And even as a therapist, like getting thrown into all of this and not knowing, what I'm going to do next. And I'm sure you'll hear my story in great detail next week when I speak. So I don't want to give it all away. But the last 3 years have been the most difficult yet most transformational years of my life. So I basically kind of jumped into entrepreneurship, launched my own private mental health practice, wrote my first book, and then launched the I Am Enough movement, which in the first year that we launched it, it's now in 22 countries in all 50 states. So it's been an incredible journey, but you're definitely going to have to watch my interview to hear all of the details about how I got to this point in the last 3 years.
I love it. I love your story. And I think it's so important for everybody, because at some point in our lives, we're going to go through a transition. We're going to go through hardship, but it's all about stepping back up, dreaming, believing, creating it, starting over, creating something amazing. And I think you are really a role model for all of us to, highlight that. And I'm really excited to hear your story. I know we've talked a little bit about it before, but I think it's wonderful. I'm very excited about it.
Thank you. There's a lot to it. It's not just as simple as what I made it sound like. It's actually going to be the 3-year anniversary of me walking away from my ex-husband on February 15th. So it's a big month, but there's a lot of things that happen in between, and a lot of things that have happened over the last 3 years. And really, like, as a therapist and as a speaker, I really talk about the power of reconstructing, cognitive restructuring is what we say as therapists, our mindset, and really getting into the subconscious and the conscious mind, and using some therapeutic techniques that you all can do on your own, or also, with a coach or a therapist, because that's where it comes down to. Like you said, every single one of us have struggled with that thought of not being enough, whether it be our health, career, relationships, what have you. And so I'm excited to be part of this event to kind of share some of the strategies and tips to help you really begin to believe that you are enough.
Yes, I love that. And that's really your big mission, right? Like, tell me the big mission, like why you do what you do, because I love like asking people that,
Well, yeah, I mean, I just have always had this heart to want to help people. That's why I became a therapist so long ago. And it's not that I wanted to go through the abuse and everything that I went through, but being a Christian, like, I know that, like, God put this story in my heart for a reason, and I wasn't supposed to just sit on it. And so my passion and my purpose is truly to always be authentically real in sharing my story and the struggles that I go through even to this day, to help people believe that they're enough and to help change people's life, or at least inspire them. And that's kind of what I did with the I Am Enough movement, which if you attend the summit, you're going to get a freebie, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
So many people have this freebie from the movement, but I'm not going to share it today. I feel like we kind of have to keep it a little surprise.
We do. We really do. Yeah, and that's what's awesome, right? Like, not only are they going to get to hear your story and get real, tools and techniques and all of this stuff, but everyone's sharing their story, their hope, their strategies. It's like amazing, right? It's like
Yeah.
I'm so pumped. I'm so excited about this.
I'm so excited. And I've connected with a lot of the speakers that you are going to have. And all of the speakers are phenomenal. And it's going to be an amazing event. And I'm just excited to be a part of it, Kevin. Like, you're doing amazing things in the world, and I'm excited to support you in this process.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Yeah, this group is really special. All 15 of you have a very special story. You guys really resonate with that message, dream, believe, create. It's like you guys, every single one of you. And it's an honor to work with all of you.
Yes.
So I've been asking every speaker kind of just for fun, what would be your big wisdom? What would be that thing that you would share with the group? Everyone's like, I only get one.
I know there's so much. Well, I mean, I use a lot of like affirmations and things, but I think honestly, the biggest thing, which I know I'm going to definitely touch more on our interview together, is literally allowing yourself to be vulnerable and working through that process of acceptance. Whatever happens in your life, the only change that can happen is through acceptance and allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to feel the good, the bad, and the ugly. That is where change happens. That is where change happened for me. It wasn't easy, but literally, I am here to tell you that once you allow yourself to be vulnerable, to work through that process of acceptance, which we'll talk about next week. Acceptance does not mean what you think it means, but your life will change. It's not always going to be easy, but the more that you are able to allow yourself to be you, the real you, and not apologize for that, that is where your world is going to just change and just blow up in a good way.
Yep. I love it. And I know that's really where your message is. And I know that's where that's what you speak about. That's what you work with your clients on. And this is going to be great. What a great piece of information. I'm just so excited to learn from you. And I hope all of you understand how amazing this event is going to be and how amazing this story of Megan's going to be, and all the wisdom she's going to share with us. So with that, core coaching community, I'm letting you guys know again, free, dream, believe, create. This is an opportunity for you guys. It's absolutely free. There's like no holds bars. There's nothing here. All you do is show up and you come and play with us. I get to introduce you to amazing people, 15 amazing people to be exact. And we're going to teach you guys a lot of amazing things. So we hope you'll show up. That starts next week. I'll put the links below and we'll see you there.
Bye.
Megan, yeah, thanks so much for coming today.
Thank you so much.
Yep.